Hey there, I'm Riley Hall with eXp Realty, also known as Riley the Realtor, and you have not stumbled here by mistake. On my website, I've got a plethora of information to educate buyers and sellers. The purpose of my website is to connect with you. Now, you may be 6 months, a year, 2 years, 10 years, out from buying or selling a house, and that's perfectly fine. But when you do decide to buy or sell, it's going to make a big difference in who you choose to represent you. Did you know that the typical agent sells 3 to 4 homes a year? And because they do such a low volume of transactions, they often don't understand the intricacies that can come with a purchase or a sale. I sell over 40 homes per year, and I've done that year after year. I'm an icon agent with eXp, which means I sell a ton of homes and I'm in the top 10% for our areas. And what that means for you is that I can actually offer protection, education, expertise, contractors. I can get you the best deal possible, whether buyer or seller. And so, what I'd like to do is show you my website and what it has to offer. And if we're a good fit for each other, then let's work together. I'm going to take you through a quick tour of how my website works. I'm going to start with sellers, as it's the easiest to do before we're logged in. As a seller, you'd want to start up here at the consumer guide on my resume. When you click this, it'll take you to a resume that I've created for you so that you learn a little bit about me and the steps that I take to sell your home. So if you scroll down, it gives you a little bit about myself. It gives you some of our statistics, shows you my commitments to you, my mission statement, examples of photography, as we always do professional photography, no matter the price of the house. It outlines the listing process so that I'm upfront with you about the steps that we're going to take to sell your home. It's continued right here. And then my marketing plan of action, which also shows you how I'm going to spend the commission before you pay me for the commission to market your property to get the highest price possible. I also do an easy exit agreement. My contracts are 90 days long because it typically does not take longer than 90 days to sell a house when you market it properly. And they're on a day-by-day basis, which keeps me accountable. I also offer a flexible commission program, which is highly sought after in this type of market. I can explain this a little bit more in person when we meet. And I've got some previous reviews, which you can also check out more reviews on my Google page by searching Riley Hall Realtor. That'll bring up my Google business profile that has over 45-star reviews from various clients from Roanoke to New River Valley. Now that we've looked at my resume, let's say that you're potentially interested in working with me, but you don't know the value of your house. Well, we'll hit the sell button here on the top carousel, and it's going to prompt you for your home address. So you punch in your home address, and this is going to give you another prompt for your contact information. This is super important because this is how I'm going to be able to reach out to you and give you an accurate estimate, because what you'll see here is an automated valuation model, and you can see there's a massive variance. One saying that I can sell my house for almost $400,000, another saying I can sell it for $360,000. And this is the problem with automated valuation models. It really takes a skill set to be able to drill down and find the fair market value of your home. And it 100% of the time requires an in-person visit to your house so that I can see all of the beautiful upgrades that you've done to it. I'll then be able to use comparable sales and also see how the market is doing, whether it's a seller's or a buyer's market, by looking at how long it takes for a house to go under contract in your area to determine an actual fair market value price. Now that we've done this, we'll go back to the home. Now I'm currently signed in, so I'm going to sign out so that I can show you. So let's say that you're not a seller, you're a buyer. Fantastic. What we're going to do is first create an account. So we will press the login button. We'll enter in our email. We'll enter in our phone number. Check the box and press register. Once you've registered, you now have an account. You can see it up here where you'll be able to save properties to. So let's say that you're searching for a home in Roanoke. So we'll select Roanoke County. And let's say you want a single family home. We'll deselect all the others. Then let's say your minimum is a 3-bed, 2-bath, and let's filter out the fix and flip properties that you can't get a loan on, 150,000 and below. That's our minimum. And then our maximum we'll set at 350,000. We'll hit search. And we see what pops up, some homes over in Vinton, some up in Holland. So we've got some west over here in Salem. And then we've got some in Cave Spring. And Cave Spring's pretty popular. So let's say we just want to look at the Cave Spring area. So we hit the draw button over here, draw our area, and then we double click. Now we press apply, and it will only show us homes from this specific area. Now, the only properties that you're going to see on my website are going to be New River Valley MLS listings, right? And Roanoke Valley MLS listings, because those are the MLSs that I work. If you see something that you like, let's say we like this one, we'll press view details on it, and we can take a look through the photos. Beautiful house, great pictures. The agent did a great job. So there's a few options. 1, you can save it to your cart. 2, you can chat with me directly and ask me questions about the house. 3, you can ask me a question. Just send an email to me with a question. Or you can request a showing. You can print it. There are a ton of different options on here. Additionally, let's say we go back home. For buyers, I have a guide for you. If you go up to Consumer Guide again, go to Buyer's Guide, open the pop-up, and this shows you, similar to my resume, but this is geared towards buyers. It's going to show you the buying process and what that looks like, because especially for first-time home buyers, there's a lot of questions that you might have. And so this packet will alleviate some of those questions. The questions are always welcome. Your pre-house hunting checklist. This educates you on the type of home loans that you may qualify for. Things, once you're under contract, these are 5 things not to do during the closing process that could completely kill your deal. Here are preferred home inspectors and preferred lenders. Here's an example of your out-of-pocket closing costs. And just a little bit about myself. I want to say thank you for taking the time to learn about me, my business, and my website, and how it all mingles together to create an effective flow for you, whether buying or selling. And I'll say this with boldness. God brings me my clients because he knows that I'll protect and serve them. I'm never dependent on you closing, especially if it's a bad deal for you, so that I can get paid. I have multiple deals going at once, and therefore I can prioritize your needs. And if it's a bad deal for you, we'll get out of it, right? If it's not enough money for you, then we'll figure it out. The goal is to have a relationship, right? This should be a relationship of us working together. This shouldn't just be a transaction, right? If I treat you right, then you'll refer me business for the next 20 or 30 years. And that's how I've structured my business. And that's why I have such great reviews. And so again, thank you for stopping by. Create an account, reach out, give me a phone call, shoot me an email. Let's talk about your goals and let's achieve them together.